Welcome to Unlimited Will reacting to Rubber Ross, reacting to Unlimited Will speedrunning Rubber Ross World.
When I heard that he was doing a speed run at a event, I had to see it for myself. Can I just say this is also the first time I've seen, well, kind of handsome Rubber Russ fans. They're kind of handsome. I'm just saying. You're a good-looking bunch. You're a good-looking bunch, right?
I'll take
this
that.
guy has been playing this world consistently since 2020. I am so pleased that he enjoyed it as much as he did because if you check all the levels, I'm pretty sure every single level has his name at the end. And I would
Yeah, that's true. Up until like a week before the event, I was grinding it out, and I actually finally got the world records on the last few ones, including this first level. It was like the most played out of all of them, and that was one of the hardest world records to take. But yeah, I've been playing this for 3 years. It's a lot of fun.
I would bet that if someone does beat him, and you know, if this is a YouTube video, hi YouTube, I challenge you to try and beat him so so that he can once again come back and take it back.
Honestly, yes. There's no one else has really done the speed run, so I really would love to see some competition. It's a really cool run if you're into Mario Maker.
He's going to do the cursed keys? So I did the cursed keys stuff as a bit of a goof. I didn't actually think anyone would care enough. It's just the, you can put a key at the final door, because at the end, it just plays a funny like little animation. When you reach a door at the end and if you put on the castle, Mario sits down.
Right here, you see I got the cursed key from that hidden block, which actually lets me go through this key door right here after the flag. So I'm not controlling Mario anymore, but he goes through the key door, which actually speeds up the cutscene. If you don't get the key, he'll wait outside the door there. And
what? Wait, you shave off seconds? What? I didn't know that. I just did it because I thought it was funny. Yeah, if you don't have the key, Mario walks up to the door and he tries to open it and then he's like, oh, and he sits.
Yeah, exactly. It saved like half a second, but that's one of my favorite skips in the whole run.
It's a level that embodies the idea of a speedrun skip and unintended strat. So you're supposed to, it's called Lead the Lads. You're supposed to take these pokey heads and there's gonna...
Wait, he has a skip?
You send Yoshi in there, he can move a lot faster than the Pokeheads can.
What?
He switches to make sure he's...
Yeah, it's like a minute faster.
It actually lines up just enough so that he doesn't get crushed by any of these blockers on the tracks there.
Oh, this feels so gratifying.
He can run across the bottom and hit that note block, which has a key. Let me
What?
So that's about a minute faster than using the Pokeheads to go across the bottom for you.
I've known about this for like 2 years now. It's so funny to see his reaction after I've known about it for like forever, so it's like nothing to me, but that's so funny.
Bro!
All right.
No! I didn't even think about that! I've been defeated. This is done, so you jump onto platforms, but the platforms will turn into coins. The way this is done is it's like you have to put a shell above a P-switch 16 blocks away, because that's like the load-in distance or something like that. So once you jump up onto the platform, you just reach the range of that the P-switch loading in, which swaps the blocks.
I really like the editing in this to like bring in the footage from the old streams to describe what he's talking about. It's definitely very helpful.
Polarity turns them into coins. So that's what's happening here. I don't know if he's going to talk about it. He might. Oh,
No, I'm just going to run right through.
What? Wait, what? Wait, he's using it to get the whole... Wait, what? What? Wait, what?
Nice.
He what?
Just enough iframes to get past that. Okay.
Yo, this guy built different, man. This guy built different. What the fuck? I've been defeated. I've been defeated.
We've only just started.
This is so special to me because this is the thing that started my YouTube channel. So like to see anyone playing it in 2023 with this much passion is so exhilarating. I'm very happy with it.
I'm super happy to show it off too. It's really cool.
The fastest way to take care of them is to drop them through the bottom of the screen.
Yes, yes.
Just a second. And right there it goes below.
Yeah, I knew about this. Yeah,
The key.
yeah, I knew about this.
Larry's lopsided lava lift.
Dude, I don't even remember the names. I'm glad he does.
It's a pretty tricky level. It's a long descent.
Wait, you didn't even get the mushroom. You just skipped it.
And there's lava under
I honestly
here,
probably
so
should
it's
have.
kind of just an outer scroll section. The way to make it more consistent is to wait up here on the spike ball, because there's a lot of things that can go wrong if you go to the bottom there.
Huh? Wait, did I not know about this? Wait, what? How did I not think about that?
Doesn't actually really save any time because the platform on the track is moving at a constant speed. So it's just making it easier. It's not actually like skipping that much.
Easy enough to find a consistent path that will work.
Oh, he knows. He knows at this point you can just fall straight down. Oh.
I don't.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, dude, if he messed up here due to RNG, I'd feel so bad.
There's actually not much RNG in this run. Like those launchers will be consistent if you do the same thing every time. And as are most things in this game. There's only a few things that are actually random.
Did I mention it while reacting? I guess I must have.
This is a marathon.
I don't recall. Honestly, it's been a while since I've watched any Super Rubber Rust World content, so this is like
it's slightly
pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure this is all.
I don't need it.
I knew you could do that, but that easy, bro? Look at what he did to poor old Larry.
Faster.
Look at the disrespect.
I don't need it. So the reason I skipped that along with the mushroom at the very beginning of the level, because it's actually very slightly slower to gather the mushroom.
It's slightly slower to gather the mushroom, guys. It's slightly slower. Just slightly slower.
I'll grab the shell early rather than riding on it the whole way.
What? What?
Just carry it across.
Oh!
And then switch myself.
Oh! Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, this level is kind of the make or break. You either get through this okay, or you stop playing the world entirely. I think
I said the exact same thing while I was running this.
maybe Donkey gave up here. This level, I would change things about it now. I was just really high on the concept for it, but
and it's an escort mission that's very long, so.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a frog
So you need a frog suit to swim through those twisters like that. So that's part of the reason why you can't get hit at all. You'll see those twisters show up one more time at the end.
Which you can actually get past. We found out when I actually
So
the twisters at the end, the frog check at the end, you can actually get past it with a trick. And for the YouTube video, Noah, play me accidentally pulling it off. Oh shit!
So normally you'd have the Thwomp go ahead and push these spinies out of the way. But you can just have them send you through.
He's using what I did by accident as a speedrun tech. So I technically discovered that. I mean, that kind of makes me a speedrunner. Okay, this one I know he's going to break. If you do the fight the correct way, it activates a P-switch, which makes a bunch of extra Kameks spawn in, which becomes the second phase, but I know he's going to skip that. So let's see how he skips this boss. I think he's going to have a really quick, easy skip for the boss.
Even though you can't even get here with that
He's going to jump on the bottom part of the boss to break the boss. Because the dig.
So now we have a nice boss fight. Just break those bricks and wait right here, and there he goes.
That's consistent.
He did it. He did it correctly. Thank you.
But there's a phase 2. And there he goes.
Yeah,
Well,
just a spin
that's
jump.
Not exactly how the phase 2, the other Kameks would spawn up there, and then there'd be like lots of Kameks, but he did it on the left side of the screen, so the rest of them didn't spawn in, which probably is because he watched me make this. Oh,
Yeah.
I love Roy's Twisted Mall Hall. This was like one that combined twisters, which are kind of annoying, with spikes. I actually love this
Pretty
level.
tricky.
This is one of my
Uses
favorites.
Twisters, which are
Yeah.
not the most consistent entities.
No, not at all.
This is the part that's
Yeah, this one's
bit
brutal.
nerve-wracking.
So what happens here is if you get caught right there next to, underneath those guys, he pushes you up into them. Well, I guess that's the whole part here. So
it's just after a checkpoint, so it's okay if I mess it up. But
I
what I'm
got
trying
nervous
to do.
there.
Run through the twister there.
I gotta do it 3
3
times.
times.
But there's a little bit of momentum.
Okay,
Ooh,
that's good.
that was close.
One more.
He's got this down, dude.
That took a lot of practice because that timing is really
Now we have
weird.
the boss. We're gonna be fighting Roy.
I like how Russ is pointing at the screen. Thanks, chat. Good. Thank you, chat.
Hey, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Okay.
Kind of brutal. Yeah,
See what pattern you get.
He'll probably mention this in the final version of this, but when in the final second to last level, you have to refight all of them again. There's actually a infinite like hit loop you can do for that version of this boss fight, but you can't do it for this one. So I think he's gonna try and get him just every time he's down there.
Part of the reason why these boss fights are hard is because they never do the same thing twice. But they do generally follow some patterns.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You got this, you got this.
Okay, nice.
Oh my god, dude.
That's definitely one of the most nerve-wracking bosses, because Roy, it's really two main patterns, and they're both very hard to get. Because if you don't get him right away when he comes out of the shell, he'll just like disappear right away, and that wastes a ton of time and makes the fight harder.
That's World 2.
And I always put a little cannon at the end of the world because I just, you know, it's like an aesthetic choice. So because when the castle falls, it shows a cannon and you launch. Yeah, claps. Not enough clapping. Let's get some claps, chat. Let's get some claps. Noah, add a crowd cheering. The Great Deku Tree. Yeah. So this is actually one I made before the worlds were added. Just because they added the power up and it's like, oh, I want to make a little homage to Ocarina of Time. But like Grumps and everyone else never played it, so I was like, I should just include it as a level in the world because, you know, no one got to really play it. So I was like, it's a great recreation. I actually love this
showing
one.
off.
Yeah, that's a very good one.
Of the Link power up. It's a pretty fun one.
Oh, I wish. I do make one mistake at the end here that I wish I didn't make, but you'll see in a minute.
So we'll dive down to the boss.
It's right here.
Try to do a skip here.
There's a skip?
No, I didn't get it.
Damn.
You can land with the sword swipe on Boom Boom. You can get him out.
You can get him off the thing. Oh, that makes sense because you get him off the thing by bopping him on the head, then he comes down.
Yeah, I can show it right here. If you time it just right, you can hit him with the sword, and that's obviously a lot faster.
And hit the arrows on the side because then it opens up the side, which opens up a bunch of enemies spawning in, which is a pain in the
take
butt.
him down, but it's much faster to with the sword.
Wow. Okay, nice. Get that extra hit.
Outrun a laser beam. Make sure I stay with this.
Yeah.
Skull platform.
Okay. Clean, bro. Clean.
So now we got the boss fight, but I'm heavily armed.
Yeah, no kidding.
Get the first hit. And generally, it's faster to use a projectile rather than to jump over.
Wow, he got the timing down on that.
So
perfect,
I'll
dude.
be throwing shells at him instead of jumping on him.
Morton's actually fairly consistent with that. You can throw it pretty much right when I did, and it'll hit him every time.
That was so good. This level, he can...
All right, this next one...
This next level has a built-in skip, because I hate this level. This is my least favorite level of all of them. I nearly removed it, but everyone's like, no, it's fun! I was like, no, it's not.
I'm gonna go down to this pipe to get the Bullet Bill mask. And leave immediately.
I wouldn't call this a dev skip or a dev exit. I would just say Russ hates the level. That's it.
If the skip is streamed publicly to thousands of people, it's fine. People know about it. They can find it.
Ross is not a fan of this level.
I forgot I put the message in. I hate this level. Bro, I don't even remember putting that in. That's really funny. Oh, yep. I knew about this. Someone discovered this, and I was like,
nice.
That is genius.
So normally they'd be right on top of me, but if you stomp on that back one, it'll be frozen in place for a little while. So if the dry bones are very close together, you have to use them to make the last jump.
Yeah, this is the second part of the skip here. It makes it easier at the beginning, but actually makes it faster at the end as well.
In place and wait there for a second. But instead, I can just wait in this conveyor for a little while, make it in one jump.
That part upset me so much.
Yeah.
No! Fuck! God!
Obviously, it's faster just doing it in one jump, but when the wind comes back here and you have to go back and forth between the two dry bones, that is so much harder.
God damn it! Oh, the boo is so stressful. That
Not all speedrun skips make it harder. Some of them actually do make it easier too.
is insane, dude. So, because you had to balance on two of them, jumping between them while there was wind. It's so hard.
Having to use both of them.
Genius.
One of the gimmicks is these
What's up,
alternating
dog?
switch blocks.
I have no
see blue
idea.
and red.
I forgot.
This level's crazy. I can't wait to see what he says about this.
I forgot.
Changing.
Whoa,
I do a
that
triple
was
jump right
frame
there.
perfect.
If you land with no momentum on a triple jump, you'll be frozen in place. I use that to make the timing line up a little bit better. We'll show up one more time later in the run. Okay.
Did he just f***ing stop mid-air to wall jump onto something that wasn't there? Yeah, look, he f***ing stops mid-air to wall jump
Okay, nice.
off it before it appears.
If you want to see the perfect speedrun of this level, I uploaded a YouTube video of it. You can check that out. It's one of the most insane speedrun levels.
That is so cool. Okay, let's see if he knows this trick. So this trick is really interesting. If you go in and out of this door, it reverses it so you can just run across. No, he just ran across. Okay, I guess you can just do that. I never tried. Is this Giant Man? Say it.
We'll be playing Giant Man.
Giant Man.
Giant Man.
Giant Man! I love Giant Man.
That's exactly what.
Dude, I don't know if Noah could put up some like quiet footage of this, but like as I was making this level, I had an anatomy chart on screen.
I remember
of
this,
human
that's funny.
organs. He's sick, he's got a runny nose. That's the heart. It beats.
Missed that switch. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, I think that's frame perfect. Get the switch.
In the heartbeat room, I think he was about to say it changes like red, blue, and I entered the door the frame before it changed to red, but it did actually count as hitting the switch. So in that next room, that's why I was surprised. The switch actually did get hit. It just didn't show on the previous room.
To change the moment I went into the door there.
Wait, I don't understand what he just did there. Why was that frame perfect?
I thought I left early.
Oh, he just...
Oh.
Oh!
Okay. It's alright, we just got checkpoint.
Oh!
Yeah, I had a couple deaths in here. He hasn't shown all of them, but that one's pretty minor though because the checkpoint was right there, but a little unfortunate.
Whatever blockage or parasites were in that guy's intestines.
Yeah. So, this whole level was designed to be a toilet joke.
Yeah, we exit.
And, Noah, play the clip of Matt Pat reaction to the poopy.
Oh, there it is. There's...
Oh, yeah, there's the toilet. You were so right.
Oh, that was great.
That was great.
That was really
His
cool.
reaction
I was
so
delighted
good.
by that.
That was
actually.
really, really fun.
I should-
Also, Meltdown Mountain, I always mention this. It's called Meltdown Mountain because I had a meltdown trying to upload it. No, play that clip, Noah. I don't even know what I like anymore. I haven't seen the sun. I've been inside for 4 months.
Yeah,
My
keep in mind this is during COVID, so peak insanity.
Hair looks like a pineapple. I'm trying to make a bajillion Mario Maker levels. This shit. Let me in. I'm gonna kill this boss. I'm gonna ring.
Oh, this boss fight is so much harder if you don't know what I know.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I am losing my mind. Level Mario. So the fire flowers can melt the ice blocks, yada yada. So
do a
you
triple jump here?
platforms. But yeah, you
Stop
can.
myself
It's
on,
designed so you
on a
can
dime.
actually run through
Turn
it.
around more quickly.
Like if you're quick with it, it doesn't even. It ain't no problem. But also it's slidey. Oh. Clean, clean, clean.
Very
And
satisfying
the
when you get
idea
it in one
here
go.
was that there is a Yeti who's a little insane, and thinks he
Alright, so now we got
has
this boss fight with Boom Boom.
a Princess
We got a-
Peach. See, there's a Princess Peach on the left. He's Yeti, and he's I
Fire
don't know.
Piranha,
I don't remember what the
launcher.
angle was here. Oh,
Shoots fireballs on his head.
oh, okay.
He's
Cool,
dead.
man.
Supposed to do.
Yeah, that's This is the legendary
Oh my god.
level where we had the MatPat discussion. I gotta put it in the video. MatPat was screwing something up on a reaction video, and we somehow timed it so that there was a conversation between us. The half press, play the clip, please, again. I love that clip so much.
This bit's the easiest bit, dude. You got this. You got this. Okay.
What? What?
You just jump off it.
Oh,
Half press, dude.
disagree.
You half press. That's the easiest part of the entire level.
Oh, that timing's perfect.
Nail biting, butthole clenching. Yes, yes. Oh my god. Ice so good. Oh. Clean.
This is not intentional, but completely fine.
Yeah, I said that because I missed the checkpoint in this level, which I did not mean to.
We get one right here.
Yeah, I did love MatPat's playthrough of this
Now we have
world.
one of the harder boss fights. If you don't get the quick hits, it becomes much harder.
So what he means by that is basically Wendy's ability is to shoot these like little Sonic the Hedgehog rings that bounce around the room, and if she gets too many off, it becomes hell to dodge. Like, it becomes so hard.
Yeah, even with as much experience I have, it's
When
really
these
hard.
rings start bouncing, it's not good.
What are you doing with those snowballs? I need those.
Oh, what the hell? How'd they miss?
Nice.
Also, the muncher is enormous, so even though it looks like I should hit Wendy there, it hit the muncher.
Nice, dude. Nice, nice, nice. Dude. Wait, I don't even remember putting that there. It's probably just, I probably actually put that there so people didn't accidentally jump into the spikes. Yeah, claps, claps. Make them.
So that boss fight gets a lot harder
Make
if you
them
don't
know.
see it more clear with this one.
This is a cool
stay to
discovery,
the
by
right
the
of it.
way. The fact that these actually
moving to the
become
right.
homing. I really do like that this world kind
Now
of
you see
showed
down
off
there with the
all
no block.
the neat things you can
supposed
do.
to guide the spike ball. Ow.
Oh, he tried to do the skip and got hit.
You're supposed to spike the guide the spike ball.
Yeah, that was tough. It is okay because the checkpoint's there, but it always hurts when you make a mistake showing off a cool skip.
Thankfully that didn't go too bad.
Nice, 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 nice.
We're already at the end. We only have 5 levels left. Going into World 8.
Now, seeing
In
how he
1
handles
hour.
these last levels is what's
Pretty happy
going
about
to
that.
Ending here.
be impressive.
One of the like landmarks that I can tell if I'm on a good run or not is if I get to World 8 in an hour, it's a good run.
I can use it to bounce the spike ball, and actually, I can wait right here
Wait, what?
and does not hit me
Oh.
if I'm ducking.
Wait, really? I thought that totally enters the hitbox. Okay, he might talk about it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I discovered a little bit of a hiccup with how Kamek works when he loads in to like teleport. If this elevator is going up, it actually cancels his teleport, so it makes him look like a Dragon Ball Z fight. It's really fun. He'll probably mention it.
I don't think I did.
But I gotta react to
Let's try
something,
to get
guys.
Koopa to shoot that brick. There's a 1 in 7 chance it'll give you a propeller mushroom. Never gotten it, but it's worth a shot.
So yeah, the platform there allows for them to
I gotta be
spawn in.
careful now.
This is kind
Now
of
that I'm
just
small, I
taunting.
can no longer break these bricks.
Yeah.
So my floor is disappearing around me.
I actually really liked this room. This room was like when I created it, I was like, aha, I'm a genius. Uh-oh.
Now we use the spring
Very nice.
and get out of there.
Yeah, that gets a lot scary when you lose the mushroom.
I'm not gonna not mention it, guys. Noah, play the clip of what happened to Ross when he was trying to clear this level for the first time.
Yes! 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 Oh no. Oh no, it's him. You bitch. Okay. Look at the
I
turtle.
don't remember this.
Fucking turtle. I'm gonna kill him with the turtle. Eat dick. Whoa! Oh, no! 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 Are you f***ing kidding me?
me!
All right, next.
If you just hold right, you can always get the axe before the Magic Koopa can get rid of the axe.
This is based on the old like levels that I made in Super Mario Maker 1, and then I think I made one in Mario Maker 2 as well, but I felt that it was such an iconic one due to the videos of people beating it without killing Yoshi.
Drop him in the
But I
lava
don't
with
think you can
friends,
beat this without killing Yoshi.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I don't think so. This is one of my favorite skips.
Okay, interesting that he ran back.
Okay, nice. Time that fireball to hit that bomb from far away.
Wait. Did he just go...
Yes.
Wait, dial that back?
Fireball right
Did he
there,
shoot backwards to...
and it hits on the
Okay,
side.
nice. Time that fireball to hit that.
Oh, no, he shot it... Okay, so when he was jumping under, he shot again, which hit it without him having to drop a Yoshi in. Okay, I was so confused there.
Actually, that second fireball was just a backup. The first one did hit, it was just off screen. And if you're a little bit too slow, then it doesn't hit the bomb at all. So that's why that second one hits.
Here.
That was a cool skip.
Instead of hitting that bomb with the fireball, like just make the jump.
Wait, you can do
Would
that?
hit the switch, which would leave a saw down in the lava
Oh.
for me. Uses the
And there's more to it.
Just barely make that jump. And also
Okay.
leads to another skip right here.
Okay, yeah, don't need to do that
Get
bottom
up
one.
here.
Wait, what's the
The on-off
skip?
switch never got changed back. So now I can just go through instead of hitting it again.
Oh. Oh, buddy.
Oh, okay.
That recovery! Oh my god. That was...
Yeah, if you press jump while you're falling when you're riding Yoshi, they'll do a little flutter to get more height. But if you press jump at all, it will start it. And if you let go, you can't get it back. So I pressed it for just like half a second and it removed my ability to use it anymore. So I had to save it by that pair of wall jumps.
I'm very curious. If you can get
You're
through this
horizontal
without
speed.
dying, I'm gonna be so impressed, dude. You can tell that Will has played this so much, dude.
So you just gotta make sure you're in the air when the
moly.
sled road does.
Yeah, this is one of those levels where you think would be different every time because there's just so many things going on. But when you play it enough, you can find some consistent patterns that you can work around.
As a stomp.
Will built different.
Got a
Okay,
different kind of room.
so
Got
this
these falling
is
saws.
the falling saw room. You gotta jump.
I just saw a chat message, wilt different.
He has memorized back. So this isn't random. It's always the same. The Undyne attack. Yeah, I think I was watching a bunch of Undertale bosses to kind of base the rooms off.
One more room
So
punch
maybe that
checkpoint.
was Undyne. I don't really recall, to be honest. It's been a long time since I played Undertale. I knew when I was making
Survival
this
section.
world, I wanted to make a level
Lining all the.
where Yoshi was the boss. And this is
all
my
the saws, and
solution.
we have Yoshi.
A very loud room. Ooh! My heart skipped a beat. Lucky there is a checkpoint here, so he should be okay, but still.
Yeah,
I
but
remember
this
when,
room is really
Jade
long,
and
too.
Jacob and Joe did this. They had 1 life left, so it was very scary when they had to do theirs, and they took a lot of risks. Yoshi's like, yeah, 1,000-yard stare. I will avenge my brothers. Or that. I will avenge my brothers.
And he's staring right at the player, not at Mario.
Come on. I don't want him to die here. Every time Will dies during a speedrun, I just genuinely feel bad because it's always some dumb BS that is just like a slight lapse in like
All right, are you ready?
concentration.
We got 2 levels left.
Okay. So now this is boss rush. We're gonna be fighting all the bosses again with a tiny little remix.
And I'd say this is the hardest level in the world.
Come on, come on. No! Oh, dude, that made me so nervous. Oh,
Of course.
buddy.
That's a pretty tough one.
Woo!
That spike ball gets sent at max.
I had a feeling that might happen.
This next part. Well, this first one's pretty easy. Ludwig, not really sure what he's doing here.
Okay, this if you can get him down, this is pretty easy fight. Though I made the Wendy fight easier for this version. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
you can just
A lot
burn
easier.
Lava, I believe. I'm sure he's gonna do that. Yep, yep, yep. Watch him do it, and then he's gonna do this. Easy.
There we go.
Easy.
Get rid of the floor there.
This room, oh my god, dude. Oh, this room upset me.
It looks horrible, but it's actually not too hard. One of the things I just did right there is I spin jumped in the little doorway, and that lets you control, if you're spinning, you can't get hit by him when he's in the shell going back and forth.
I had a really good playthrough.
And when you duck on a donut, you can cancel your spin. So that's how I'm like adding more control that most people would not know about.
I was uploading, and then I had the worst death possible. Noah, play the clip.
And it also means when you're spinning, you can't do midair twirls to like do like last second adjustments or the ground pound cancels, which I use a lot to control my midair movement in the new soup theme. But if you're stuck in your spin, this might happen.
No!
And that's like right at the end too, so that's very brutal. And he doesn't get checkpoints when he's uploading it.
Do a spin jump up there just in case.
Wow. So it shouldn't be a hard, this is not a hard room. You can just have a little slip up at the end. But other than that, you know.
And Bowser Jr. makes an appearance.
Okay.
Briefly.
But nothing will top the slip up that I had when I got to this part. Play the clip.
And look at the timer, 269. This has a 500-second timer. That's like 5 minutes or something of constant gameplay, and then you die at the very end.
No!
All right. One level left.
By the way, 339, just to compare.
I am so impressed so far. Can I just
Oh, man. You'll see.
say that I am shocked at like how many like skips and stuff he's found, everything. It is wild. And I actually don't know, he's probably not gonna go for the red coins because that'll slow him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not. I didn't think he would. Has he deloaded Bowser? I actually don't know.
So actually right now, 1:15:50. That's right after my PB time. So I would defeated Bowser and hit the X in my best run. I think it's 1:15:47 or 43. So I'm actually really happy with this run.
Wow.
Except
Oh. Wow.
right there. So rough. So what I'm trying to do is just land on this edge and then do a quick jump immediately so that I don't go into the gap and I'd bonk my head on the ceiling. So I have to stand like the very far edge of the block so I can jump to the right and do a wall jump right away. But instead, I don't, or actually I do jump high enough, just barely to get on top. But I'm only on the ground for like 2 frames and I fall off. And I try to jump, but I do a wall jump instead, which sends me flying to the right. And obviously, I mean, technically I could recover from that if I wall jump there, but the saw is right there.
Wow.
Oh,
The very last jump.
God, that was the
Checkpoint.
last jump.
That's what it's supposed to look like.
My lord. Where's Bowser?
And that's not even necessary. You can just wait in that gap, the skewer goes up and it'll come back down and you can just go without any time pressure, but I just have it built in, the muscle memory, just go as fast as possible.
Oh, he hasn't jumped down yet. Oh no! Mario Maker
like
jank. So you want to lead the bombs to Bowser, it does damage. We actually discovered this while we were making the second last level, and I was like, ooh, I really want to make a level out of that. Whew.
I really like this as a final boss.
Really nice, really nice. Yeah,
It is unfortunate to have sometimes Bowser just waits up there and he never comes down. That's just RNG and that's unlucky, but everything else in the fight I really like.
so much more difficult when you're speed running in front of an audience. No doubt, dude. No doubt.
Come on. Yes, let's
Yes,
go.
dude. Big
Time is
claps.
hit the X. And time.
1:18:17.
18 minutes, 17 seconds. Oh. Really impressive, dude. So impressive. And people are saying 57 minutes is his fastest time.
Hey, editing Will here. For the record, I think it's impossible to beat this in under an hour. I think he was confused with this tweet that I made when it first came out. My first speedrun of this was actually a 1:57. So just under 2 hours, not under 1 hour. That'd be like insane.
Wow.
So I just want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for cheering me on.
Yeah.
Thanks to my parents for coming and bring me here. And everyone in the Mario Maker community, shout outs. And that's it for me. Thank you guys.
Dude, that was incredible. Very, very cool stuff. Wow. That was so cool, dude. I loved that. Oh my God. That was so cool. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching this video. And if you're curious, maybe in the annotations, check out the video with Jaden and Jacob playing the world on co-op. That's a fun video. Definitely check out my reaction to that. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.
If you made it this far, first of all, thank you. This is so cool. But I play a ton of Mario Maker challenges. I played some of the hardest stuff you've seen, so you can check it out in my YouTube channel. I have lots of videos, got like a lot of YouTube videos. And I play on Twitch too, so you can check me out at Unlimited Will. Take care.